Death toll from coronavirus rose by 87, the biggest daily rise so far.
The death toll has now crossed the 2,000 mark.
I can see the pain in your eyes. Oh, believe me, and I have tried.
Okay, Paul, go.
Are we live? Are we live? Hurrah! Okay, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Britton. I'm Chief Executive for the Chamber. And on behalf of Thames Valley Chamber of Commerce and all of our team here, a very warm welcome to this, our first ever virtual Thames Valley Hero Awards. Firstly, a huge congratulations to you guys, you, the businesses and individuals that have been shortlisted. You should be very proud. In my job, I'm lucky enough to meet remarkable businesses and remarkable people. Hardworking, creative businesses, invested in their staff, in their supply chain, and in their local community. In the last 6 months, through the pandemic, I have witnessed a tremendous civic contribution, businesses going above and beyond. COVID-19 is having a profound impact across the Thames Valley. Today, we're going to recognise that businesses, large and small, are playing their part, a crucial role to keep our families, friends and colleagues safe, able to go about their lives with something close to normality, supporting those on the front line, care workers, nurses, providing care and help directly to those most vulnerable in our communities. You are leading by example. It's our great pleasure to shine the Chamber spotlight on that work. And a reminder that you're not just representing your businesses today, you're actually representing the region too, because the winners from today's awards will be put forward to the British Chamber of Commerce National Business Hero Campaign. Ladies and gentlemen, we are one of the largest and best chambers of commerce in the UK. And I can say our wonderful team of 40 full-time staff here at the Chamber have been working tirelessly to keep your business moving. We want to generate new sales for members and connections locally and trade globally. The best thing about working at the Chamber is we get to showcase the incredible things that you do. I'm in a broom cupboard, surrounded by balloons, in a dinner jacket that feels that little bit too tight, and I couldn't be happier. Very shortly, you're going to be hearing from Jon Briggs, the voice of Siri, and Blobbie Williams, the voice of Blobbie Williams, and we want to see you smile, and we want you to join the celebrations. Ladies and gentlemen, we couldn't run today's event without the help and generous support from our sponsors, and we invited them each to say a few words.
Hi, my name's Joe Bailey. I'm the Managing Director of Generate UK. We're a full-service digital marketing agency based here in beautiful West Berkshire. As an agency, we work across the whole of the Thames Valley region, and we've witnessed firsthand some of the amazing work that businesses and individuals have been committed to help the NHS, key workers, and people who desperately need our support during these uncertain times. So Generate UK are delighted to be proudly supporting the Thames Valley Chamber Hero Awards 2020. Let's celebrate all that's good about the business community through creativity, collaboration, determination, above all kindness. Congratulations to all the winners and people and businesses that have been nominated tonight. Good luck.
Thank you!
Hello, my name is Richard Collins. I am the founder of CSR Accreditation, the UK's only accreditation body for social responsibility. We often say, it's amazing what you're already doing that you don't talk about. The Thames Valley Chamber of Commerce Hero Awards do exactly that. A perfect opportunity for organisations and businesses in the area to be recognised for the amazing things that they are also doing, especially in the last 3 or 4 months. We are proud sponsors, together with investors and community and Impact, our partners, of the Thames Valley Heroes Awards. CSR accreditation is all about recognising the amazing things that businesses are doing, not only in supporting the environment and the community, but also in looking after their workforce and supporting charities. As we have seen in the last 3 or 4 months, there have been incredible acts of kindness, incredible support from small individual businesses to large organisations. Our accreditation wanted to get on board and support the Thames Valley Hero Awards because we are passionate about social responsibility. And it is our mission to encourage those businesses to go on and do more, to improve the world we live in for future generations. There is no doubt in my mind that businesses that have behaved well and shown their compassion and generosity will be thought of in the future very favourably by all stakeholders. We would like to offer a huge congratulations to those organisations that are nominated and go on to win in these awards. Thank you, Thames Valley Chamber of Commerce, for inviting us to be one of your sponsors.
Hi, I'm Adam Farley, Head of Sales for Earthline Limited. We're a family business celebrating 30 years in the industry. We run over 70 lorries. We operate extensively through the Thames Valley, both inert and primary quarries and recycling centres. We bring in inert waste and recycle it as fast as we can. Either side of me is examples of what we do with the inert waste we bring into site. As a business, we're really happy and proud to be associated with various charities and sports teams locally, and a lot of our employees, myself included, and that have children that are in sports teams that are trying to support and sponsor kids. We've got involved with the Thames Valley Chambers of Commerce Hero Awards, something that we're really proud to be associated with. And we'd like to particularly thank the nominees for the awards and the award winners, particularly in this really hard time, and we're really proud and happy to be associated with that charity, and we hope to be involved with them for many.
Let me pour some good old-fashioned love, the kind that they don't make here no more. If you find that old-fashioned love hiding on the top shelf, take a shot. You won't have to pay for a single drop. I'll help you replace all the things you've lost. So let me pour some good old-fashioned love. Old-fashioned love. Old-fashioned
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us, and welcome to the Thames Valley Hero Awards. Thanks again to our sponsors, Generate UK, CSR Accreditation, Care Cartons Limited, Earthline Limited, and Sacro. Thank you for your support. I'll leave you with the voice of Thames Valley Chamber of Commerce, Mr. Jon Briggs. Hello, John.
Hi, Paul. Thank you very much indeed. Yes, you get treated merely to my voice, which for some people is more than enough. Now listen, if you've attended the TVCC Tech Conference, we will have met before. And if you haven't attended it, why not? My name is Jon Briggs. I'm a broadcast journalist for 30 years with the BBC and ITN, but better known to you maybe as the original voice of Siri in the UK and the voice of the BBC quiz show, The Weakest Link. But no weakest links here today, though. All strongest links, without a doubt. We have 14 categories across the area. We have 2 winners per area. We have a business hero and an individual hero. You will receive, if you win, a certificate proclaiming your success and, dare I say it, an exclusive Thames Valley Chamber of Commerce hamper. I can hear the oohs and the ahs, or at least I could if your microphones weren't all muted, but you know what I mean. And I believe you also have clappers as well to applaud all the winners. So as each one is announced, please would you whoop and cheer as if you were on an American game show, or alternatively had secured a COVID-19 test within 10 minutes of starting to look for one. The excitement levels, I am told, are much the same. So let's wait no longer. We kick off proceedings with our first chamber area, which is Bracknell, and the entries to the business category. Now, this company, the winner, provided 26 volunteers who transported NHS workers and equipment between hospitals for Frimley Heath NHS Foundation Trust, collectively clocking up over 1,400 volunteer hours. They also operated as a drive-through NHS testing site, and plans are in place to continue as a drive-through flu vaccination facility for staff. They supported Project Wingman at Frimley Hospital, delivering afternoon teas and mocktails to its lounge, providing NHS staff a place to unwind and enjoy some TLC between shifts. And their partnership with Berkshire Community Foundation, now in its 4th year, has seen over £90,000 of grant funding pledged, helping 6,000 plus beneficiaries. They allocated more than £10,000 to local charities that were in need of immediate assistance. And although their most famous annual event had to take place behind closed doors, it proved the catalyst for £168,000 worth of fundraising with its hashtag Styled with Thanks program that was pledged directly to the National Emergencies Trust Coronavirus Appeal. I'll get it right in a moment. NHS Charities Together, the Care Workers Charity, and the Berkshire Community Foundation Coronavirus Fund. Plants and flowers from this week-long event were also distributed to local care homes, where staff were delighted for residents who had received, of course, no visitors since March. I'm sure you have already worked out who the worthwhile winners of this category are, but it does give me great pleasure to announce the winners of the Business Hero Award for Bracknell, who are Ascot Racecourse. Congratulations, well done. And a brilliant performance, raising all of that money as well. Fantastic. Now, Bracknell is the only one that gets 1 winner. Everyone else, all the other areas, get 2. So we proceed now to Buckinghamshire. And we start with the Business Hero Award here. Some very strong entries in this category, which made judging very difficult, I believe. And this company has developed the Rest and Reflect program, which was developed as a 3-month pilot program for a bereavement scheme to support the ongoing crisis and those affected by bereavement. The scheme was seed funded by the Clare Foundation with additional support from the Vale of Aylesbury Housing Trust, Aylesbury Garden Town, Buckinghamshire Councillors Fund and the Ashridge Group, who also provided PPE kit for the volunteers. Now, as far as they're aware, they are the only mental health charity running a program of this kind. In order for the Rest and Reflect program to be successful, they had to ensure that they had the appropriate number of volunteers on site to support people, and through working in partnership with Community Impact Bucks, they recruited and trained more than 30 in an 8-week period. The program's been a huge success, and in addition to NHS key and essential workers, their doors are open to anyone that has been affected by COVID-19. The weekly numbers are continuing to rise, with nearly 500 since the program launched in the middle of June. And this program means that they've increased their service activity by approximately 40%. So, we're delighted to announce that the winners of the Thames Valley Chamber of Commerce Business Hero Award for Buckinghamshire are Linden Gate Mental Health Charity. Well done, many congratulations, and indeed a large round of applause to you. We stay in Bucks, and we now move to the Individual Hero Award. You'll no doubt remember the extremely anxious time in March of this year when the pandemic had tightened its grip on the country and lockdown was introduced. You'll also remember seeing the selfless NHS staff working in hospitals despite the huge health risks involved, and wondering how they could support these heroes in a meaningful way. So stepped forward a certain lady who wasn't satisfied with just doing the Thursday clap at 8 o'clock to show her appreciation and gratitude. The company she works for was in the process of moving to a new office, and a clear-out was underway. And this individual came across 1,000 meters of pink tape. Now, if you know anything about the legal profession, you'll know it's traditionally used to secure a brief presented from a solicitor to a barrister. Nobody knows exactly where and why the custom started, but pink ribbon has been holding legal documents together since back in the 1780s, a year I remember well. She salvaged this unused tape and she repurposed it for an important cause. And she created a staggering 1,000 wash bags for staff at Wexham Park Hospital. And that was after NHS England recommended that scrubs should be taken home in wash bags and then washed at 60 degrees C to help reduce the spread of the virus. Using all her spare time, while she was also working, she created these much-needed bags, which took around 500 hours to produce. A true example, if you like, of reduce, reuse, and community spirit at its absolute best. Now, this individual works in the accounts department at BP Collins in Gerrards Cross. So huge congratulations on being the winner of the Thames Valley Chamber of Commerce Individual Hero Award for Buckinghamshire. It is Mary Runnacles. Well done, Mary. That is a selfless display, and we are very, very proud that you are the Individual Hero Award winner. So let's catch up with the details of another of the nominees now, this time in our next area.
Good afternoon, and as part of the Thames Valley Hero Business Awards, I'm here with Darren. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, yes, good afternoon. My name is Darren Aston, and I'm the Managing Director and owner of Aston and James, a family-based business in Witney, Oxfordshire.
Thank you. And can you explain a little bit more about what Aston and James does?
Yes, of course. So we've been supporting businesses across the community and beyond for the last 30 years on office and workplace supplies to help them run their businesses efficiently and effectively.
That's great. And what have you done that's made you stand out from the crowd during the coronavirus pandemic?
Yeah, well, from the outset, we've repositioned our business to support our customers in helping them social distance, helping them source the keep safe products such as the face masks, hand sanitizers and kit to help get their businesses back to work and set up responsibly. And we've been helping people get set up at home and reassess their needs, and we've continuing to do that.
That's great. And is there anything else that you've done in the community that you'd like to add at this stage?
Well, we were invited to support the Ventilator UK Challenge. So a couple of our customers based locally to us asked for some assistance in supporting their volunteers with beverages, drinks, cups, hand sanitizers, napkins, things to keep them supplied and energized through the work that they were carrying out, vitally important for the ventilators. And we've been supporting our nominated charity Seesaw with their back to work supplies. We've donated hand sanitizer stations, hand towel stations and other supplies to equip their team in carrying out the vital work that they do locally in Oxfordshire.
That's fantastic. All the very best for the awards.
Thank you very much.
So that was Sandy talking to Darren, giving you a clue about how some of the nominees have found their ways into the nomination list. And apologies if some of the videos are not matching up always to what you might want to see. We're working with interesting times and interesting facilities to try and bring all of this to you. So if there are a few glitches, I'm sure you'll bear with us. It's to Oxfordshire we turn now, and this business was nominated by another business in the area, which makes it extra special, we think, and a real surprise to them, of course, when they were notified that they'd even made the shortlist. In the words of the business who actually nominated them, from the time that COVID-19 arrived in the UK, this team has been committed to providing the best possible advice and range of facilities and products to support local businesses. They adapted their ranges to include PPE, as well as equipment and advice for adapting to ergonomic home working. There are some great tips in their blog, 2 tips for home workers, designed to look after both the physical and mental well-being of staff. With businesses now returning to the workplace, they've also quickly adapted and increased their ranges to include screens, signage, and sanitizers to ensure that the employers comply with the requirements set out by the government for staff returning to the workplace. Now, their ethos is simply one of positivity, support, and helping in any way that they can, whatever size your business is. They have a strong commitment to supporting the local community and working environmentally with recycling and reducing waste. Although their business has also been seriously impacted by COVID-19, they continue to be supportive and they continue to be generous too. So the whole team truly deserves to be recognized as business heroes for all the good that they do in the community. So it's huge congratulations to this team for being awarded the Business Hero Award for Oxfordshire. The winner is Aston and James. Many congratulations, well done, and a thoroughly brilliant performance all round. And I know it came as something of a surprise to be nominated. It's probably quite a surprise now that you actually won. Staying in Oxfordshire, we now move into the individual award. The winner of this award has been nominated by his team. In their own words, this year looked like being an incredibly difficult period for the business, where 50% of revenue was taken away by events being cancelled. During this period, this individual continued to lead with a very strong head and make several excellent decisions, not just for the business, but decisions which helped a lot of people in the wider Thames Valley community, as well as right across the UK. In May, saddened by how the UK was being impacted by COVID-19, he made the decision to put together a short film about the amazing work being done by frontline workers right across the UK, and it ended up getting over 50,000 views across Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. Not content with just raising awareness, the video was also linked to a fundraiser for Winston's Wish, who are a charity who work with children who've lost parents on the front line. And this fundraiser saw £1,020 going to Winston's Wish. From a purely commercial perspective, he spent the whole period not losing hope, but instead thinking of new ways to innovate and find new work in a tough period for small businesses. They've diversified into providing additional services in order to replace lost revenue. And this led to the business recording not only record sales figures in both July and August, but also record profits in July and winning new customers as a result of them seeing the original video. Well, this allowed the company to hire new staff. It helped the company grow and progress even further. In his own team's words, he's been an excellent leader and business partner during an incredibly challenging period. So congratulations to the winner of the Thames Valley Chamber of Commerce Individual Hero Award for Oxfordshire. It goes to Will Dawson from Raw Pictures. Congratulations, well done, Will. That was an amazing project that you took on selflessly and saw it through with great impacts for everyone who saw it and also for your own business. So, tick VG Gold Star all round. Okay, time to take a break from the serious stuff of handing out awards. We have scoured the land for an act worthy of performing at the Thames Valley Chamber of Commerce Hero Awards. It took months of research, it took months of auditions, but we finally found the one, the act that we knew you have been waiting for. Unfortunately, they had to quarantine themselves after performing at a pub in Bolton. So instead, will you please welcome Mr. Blobbie Williams?
Yeah. I know, it's unbelievable, isn't it? No, it's the Thames Valley Chamber of Commerce Hero Awards. I know. I can't believe it. You know Jon Briggs, you know that voice? Very posh, very well spoken. Yeah, he's going to be interested. He's probably going to say something very, very clever, very charming about me. Yeah, well, sorry, 2 large naan breads, 1 plain, yes, 1 garlic, both for me. Chicken tikka, yeah, a shish kebab. In fact, Lauren from the Chamber of Commerce thinks, yeah, she thinks it looks like. Anyway, chuck some poppadoms on. They'll be introducing me in a minute. I've got to go. They've introduced me. Hello, everybody. Thames Valley Chamber of Commerce. This is my moment, and I want everybody here. My name's Blobbie Williams to be up wherever you are, whether you're at home, whether you're in the office, whatever you are doing. I want you to perform to me just like this, because it's me and you, and we are performing for the Thames Valley Chamber of Commerce Hero Awards. Are you ready? For all the winners so far, here we go. Heaven's gone and heaven's here. There's nothing left for you to fear. Shake your ass, come over here. Now scream. I'm a burning effigy of everything I used to be. You're my rock of empathy. You know what to do. Sing it. Let me entertain you. Let me entertain you. Lost it something you to die. Come grab yourself an alibi. Heaven knows your mother love. Mon cher. Separate your right from wrong. Come and sing a different song. The kettle's on, so don't be long. Mon cher, sing. Come on, let me entertain you. Can you hear me in the back? Let me entertain you. You gotta, and you wanna, and you gotta. Hey, listen, if you're watching and you haven't got your arms up and you're not dancing around your room, then now is the time to do it. Can you do it for me? Your mind gets burned with the habits you've learned. But we're a generation that's gotta be learned. You're tired of your teachers and your school's a drag. You gotta end up like your mom or dad. Come on. Entertain you. And you've gotta let me entertain you. You've gotta, and you wanna entertain you. He can't be here, he can't be out of sight, but he can be here, so come around tonight. Here is a place where the feeling grows. You gotta get high before you taste the lows. Okay, if you're in the office, don't poke someone that's sat. Is it 2 meters? 1 meters? I don't know the rules. Put one hand in the air, followed by another hand. Even Jon Briggs is doing it right now. Now push, come on. Push, bounce. All the people who have won so far, brilliant news. I want you all dancing. All the people still to win, I want you pushing. You've gotta entertain you. You've gotta let me entertain you. Are you ready? We're gonna clap together now. We're gonna clap. You can do this. Here we go. Concentrate. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Other way. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Now dance. If like me you can't, do the cardboard box. Tick box, cardboard box. Tick box, cardboard box. I'm so exhausted. Where's my curry? You've gotta let me entertain you. You've gotta let me entertain you. You've gotta entertain you. You've gotta let me entertain you. Let me entertain you. You've gotta let me entertain you. Thank you very much, and I'm going to hand back to the brilliant Jon Briggs. Where's my curry? I'm going to phone him back. Hello. Curry, please. Here's Jon Briggs.
Can I have a jalfrezi with that as well, Blobbie?
Oh, I'll get yours in as well.
Yeah,
no problem, John.
Yes, thanks very much. The amazing Blobbie Williams, ladies and gentlemen, and that is not the last you will hear of him. No, seriously, it really isn't the last. I mean, that's the way you might have wanted it to go, but no, he's back at the end of the awards for another round. So, now we've had that little injection of adrenaline and excitement, let us proceed on to Reading and Wokingham and the business hero. Now, since March, COVID-19 has changed our world. Thousands of new ITU beds across the UK urgently needed specialist equipping to meet predicted patient demand, including the UK's new Nightingale hospitals. This company was proud to partner with NHS England and supply thousands of infusion pumps to equip the ITUs. Each of these infusion pumps needed to be configured prior to delivery, so quickly and innovatively, they converted the third floor of their Winnersh-based HQ into a configuration centre. Volunteers were quickly recruited to deliver this huge programme, and it soon became apparent that staff numbers needed to increase. Therefore, a family and friends policy was implemented to allow the medtech bubble of people to increase, to help configure the pumps under monitoring and control. It is what you could literally call all hands to the pumps. Now, rapid and rigorous training was mobilized, including quality checking processes and all the additional people integrated seamlessly into the organization. The outcome? And a successful team, a very successful team, delivering the many thousands of pumps to the NHS on time. And they drove very innovative new logistics partnerships. For 10 weeks, they imported manufactured pumps with government support, while global freight capacity was, of course, severely limited. The program also provided employment for families and friends who were out of work because of COVID-19 or who just wanted to help. This was a truly effective, meaningful national collaboration that rapidly delivered essential ITU equipment protecting the NHS whilst enabling the wider company family to help local communities. This company are proud to support NHS ITU COVID resilience within incredibly tight timelines to an NHS under threat of collapse from patient numbers. And we are quite rightfully proud to have enabled many Thames Valley people to contribute to the fight against COVID-19, supporting people in the local workforce during lockdown. So, huge congratulations for winning the Thames Valley Chamber of Commerce Business Hero Award for Reading and Wokingham, and it goes to everyone at Becton Dickinson. A huge round of applause goes to you, pats on the back, and everything for what you did under extreme circumstances. It's not just the process of managing to make that work, but also getting the equipment delivered in the first place. Well done. Great to hear that story. So now on to the individual award for this region. This individual is described by the company she works for as one of our most exceptional and dedicated members of staff, and a true community hero, both before COVID-19 and inevitably during. When an internal award scheme was launched to boost staff during lockdown, to recognize those colleagues going above and beyond to help vulnerable family and community members, they were instantly inundated with nominations for this individual. They spent their time making phone calls to elderly people, shielding and living alone, shopping for them, delivering to their door. As one nominator put it, it's not easy to do supermarket shopping for 5 different people with their individual preferences and specifications on biscuit varieties and brands of salad leaves. They found themselves often queuing up in several different shops with many products not being available, and said themselves that their knowledge of specialist foods has increased hugely through purchasing some things they'd never even heard of before. They were also responsible for getting items like hearing aid batteries and medicines for those in need, and also immediately stepped up to coordinate local volunteering, and they turned out to be simply amazing at it. Now, as long as we've known them, they spend their time helping people. They are an Air Force reservist, a major charity fundraiser, and they are always willing to help their colleagues. Described as a marvelous role model to everyone in the company, there is no doubt all the people who have relied on this person appreciate them as much as we do. They have a heroic dedication to supporting people, putting themselves at risk for the sake of others, and they deserve to get every recognition for this effort during what has been a truly exceptional and challenging time for everyone. Congratulations to our winner of the Individual Hero Award for Reading and Wokingham, who is Lucy Roper from UCEM. Brilliant, Lucy. I know you will continue to do incredibly good work because it clearly is within your nature. Heading further east, we join our nominees now in Slough. This organization was nominated by a medical services provider in recognition of the outstanding response to the needs of the community and how it helped them continue to provide essential frontline care during the height of the pandemic. With their assistance, staff at this organisation were able to carry on working during the COVID-19 pandemic, providing the best available care to patients, whilst also ensuring that they met client requirements and fulfilling additional shift requirements at the risk of fellow emergency services providers. Usually home to 1,320 residents, this business turned its dorms into hotel rooms for essential workers, and it allowed them to work without worrying about going back to their own homes and putting their family and friends at risk. Not only did they provide accommodation, but they also provided daily meals, access to the recreational facilities such as tennis courts and gardens. The business became a place of residence to 30 to 40 members of this emergency workforce on a daily basis from the start of the pandemic. In their own words, this establishment has been incredible in supporting Polaris Medical Services in their aid to provide our frontline workforce with accommodation during the COVID-19 pandemic. Congratulations to the Business Hero Award for Slough that goes to Eton College. Fantastic news and a great idea and a wonderful way of using what is exceptional space to make sure that it looked after our key workers. Apparently there's no truth in the rumour, though, that the essential workers who stayed there now dress daily in black tailcoats and will have 10 house points knocked off if they're late for prep again this week. So to the individual award. Before lockdown, this individual jumped into action, selflessly volunteering day and night with the staff, community groups and business leaders from across Berkshire to co-found #OneSlough. Now, there was no task too big or too small, as they humbly and without complaint gave all their time helping others plan for and cope with COVID. They acted as a neutral front person with no personal or political agenda, and they were able to broker relationships between groups who had never worked together. They inspired those who'd never volunteered, and they lobbied businesses to contribute with staff, resources, and cash. They made collections, they connected people, they motivated teams, and they ensured that no one was left out, representing the marginalized whilst developing strategies with senior leaders to keep resources moving and reduce the spread of the virus. In terms of numbers, they helped over 2,900 highly vulnerable residents. They delivered more than 15,000 hot meals and more than 5,000 prescriptions in just the first 3 months. The Prime Minister's C19 task force commented that #OneSlough showed imagination and innovation that hasn't been seen anywhere in the country. A business and community sector partnership with this level of positivity and determination. Now, Slough was one of the worst hit areas in the country, and it still remains on the watch list. So this work carries on as they continue to work with the voluntary sector, local councils and businesses to keep vigilant. In the submission, which was made by another organisation entirely in Slough, they say he prioritised the well-being of Slough and the need to work together over and above everything else in his life. Without him, Slough's diverse communities would have been even harder hit. He embodies the ethos of what became known as #OneSlough. No branding, no organisation, working together for the shared good, someone we can all learn from across the Thames Valley. He's a Berkshire resident, a volunteer and community leader. He holds several voluntary roles, including the chair of Slough Council for Voluntary Service. Many, many congratulations to the winner of the Business Hero Award for Slough, who is Mr. Jamie Green. Brilliant stuff, Jamie. We doff our caps to you for everything that you've managed to do, and there's no higher reward than being mentioned by the Prime Minister that this was something extraordinary and not seen anywhere else in the country. I'm very proud that it is part of the Thames Valley Chamber of Commerce's community as well. We move to the further reaches of the Thames Valley, and we now focus on Swindon. It was important to this next winning organisation that they remained contactable throughout the COVID-19 pandemic to all residents, especially the vulnerable ones. They've organised volunteers and matched them up with vulnerable people to collect their shopping and medication. Now, this is still taking place, and some volunteers and vulnerable residents have become very good friends. All meetings have been held on Zoom and are accessible to members of the public if they had any concerns. They arranged the distribution of lots of books to care homes in the area that were donated by volunteers, and one of the volunteers has been making face masks to hand out to office staff and residents. The grounds team worked throughout the day and weeks to keep the area clean and tidy. including sanitizing play equipment to enable safe play areas for children. They also opened 2 allotments, once the government allowed it to do so, and this has been good for the mental health and well-being of allotment holders at a safe distance. And they've introduced measures for people visiting the office, which includes floor markers, hand sanitizers, and track and trace forms for both staff and members of the public to fill in when they visit the office. Many congratulations on winning the Business Hero Award for Swindon, which goes to Stratton St Margaret Parish Council. Round of applause. I'm sure I can hear it echoing around everyone who's tuned in for today. And well done and congratulations. Now, time to hear something else from nominees, another video for what the nominees say.
Hello there, I'm here at the Doubletree by Hilton in Swindon, and I'm with the manager, Santiago, affectionately linked to me as Santi, and all his guests and customers who've looked after me absolutely superbly the last couple of years, and thank you for that. And Santiago, we're here to recognise you as one of the Thames Valley heroes. So tell me though, what is your day job?
Hey, what do? I guess it's a long list, but on a normal day-to-day, what I do is make sure the strategy is in place in terms of making sure the revenue is coming in. Also, I look at the wider picture of the health and safety side, making sure the health and safety compliance are up to the mark, so that our guests and our team members are safe. Also, on a day-to-day basis, I make sure I look at the general hotel management, making sure the team members are looked after, overlooking on what the processes are put in place. But for now, we're all doing everything. Sometimes you see me on the desk, checking the guests in. Sometimes you see me in the restaurant, looking after the guests, serving the guests. Or sometimes you see me in the event section, running the events, the kitchen. So in the current moment in time, we're multitasking.
So once we move now on to the individual award, and this member of staff is unaware that they have been nominated by their company. Pre-COVID-19 outbreak, this staff member became a father for the second time, having saved all his annual leave to take as part of his paternity leaves. Unfortunately, this never happened, as he was one of a very small team that continued to work throughout. He even took the role of security at one stage when the organization had to close for a short period. On reopening to essential key workers, this staff member ensured everyone had all the correct protective materials and training, implementing the organization's clean, stay, and event-ready policy to ensure fellow team members had the confidence to return to work. On the nomination form, this is what they said about him. We're so proud to have him and of what he is doing in the way of protecting our hotel team members and its guests. We did not want this hard work to go unnoticed, and we wish to not only thank him but his family for the sacrifices he has made in keeping our business afloat. And as you all know, hospitality has been hit incredibly hard. So many congratulations to the winner of the Individual Hero Award for Swindon, which goes to the hotel manager at the Doubletree by Hilton in Swindon. It's Santiago Montero. Well done, Santiago, and good to hear from you a little bit earlier as well. We move to West Berkshire, last but by no means least. At the onset of the pandemic, this company were very fast to recognize the imminent issues that would surround the supply of PPE. The business made a conscious decision to produce hand sanitizer conforming to WHO regulations, and they were the first West Berkshire company to produce and distribute hand sanitizer for free, using social media channels to offer free sanitizer to all local volunteer groups across West Berkshire. It wasn't until this story appeared within the local newspaper, the Newbury Weekly News, that demand for the product, Helping Hand, suddenly went through the roof. Earlier on, AWE were incredible and worked with the team to create product data sheets. And this later helped greatly when supplying most of the local schools and the council within West Berkshire who required this information. The team, being relatively small, soon realized that financially buying the core materials and giving hand sanitizer away for free would prove a real financial strain, but regardless, they carried on. A Greenham Common grant significantly helped, and the business raised enough money to produce 1,000 litres that all went to help volunteers within the community. Over the initial 4-month period, when hand sanitizer either became as rare as hen's teeth or extortionately expensive. This business, in a small way, were able to help protect the local community and particularly the volunteers that were risking their health and dedicating their time to help. After a month, they recognized that there was a considerable amount of online supplier taking advantage of this situation, sadly, hugely inflating their prices. So again, they aimed to be the cheapest sanitizer on Amazon, which they were successfully for 2 months before deciding that the market prices had settled and there was no need to try and force the price down. During the initial 4 months, they were able to help hundreds of local charities and volunteer groups for free, as well as supplying much-needed sanitizer to the NHS South Central Ambulance Service, NHS Nightingale, the MOD, and the Army, as well as supplying Avis UK car rental and many other small to medium local businesses and village shops. The team worked tirelessly throughout the evenings and indeed every weekend to contribute to the cause in their own small way, and overall produced thousands of litres of hand sanitizer. So many congratulations to the winners of the Business Hero Award for West Berkshire. It goes to Hawkridge Distillers Limited. Huge round of applause to you for doing the greater thing, for the greater good, and doing it so brilliantly as well. So to our final award. Now, this individual was deeply concerned about the impact of the pandemic on young people and swiftly devised the West Berkshire Youth Hub to address the issues they were experiencing. They quickly secured funding to launch this virtual and telephone-based support platform to bring together all of the information and links to support young people, parents, carers, and youth workers throughout the lockdown. The hub also now provides access to Berkshire's youth workers, or Berkshire youth workers, I should say, and volunteering opportunities. And the hope is to extend the project right across the rest of Berkshire. Despite the uncertain times, they have continued to push ahead with plans to renovate the Waterside Centre in Newbury to create an incredible youth centre in the heart of the town. They've also been instrumental in securing a new 36-month Newbury Youth Work project to deliver 12 hours per week of detached work, which aims to reach 750 vulnerable youths wherever they might hang out. They've supported youth clubs locally by offering advice and recommendations, and they've been at the forefront of ensuring facilities reopened when they were safe to do so, and offered all local youth clubs free affiliation to the organisation that they oversee for the year. Now, this particular individual holds a CEO position, but it doesn't mean they've forgotten their staff either. Berkshire Youth were awarded with the Investors in People Gold accreditation during the month of July. As a keen advocate, the champion of young people, they can often be heard speaking on local radio or commenting in the local press about youth issues. In their own words, he's a total star. Congratulations to the CEO of Berkshire Youth for winning the Individual Hero Award for West Berkshire. It is David Seward. Huge applause, whoops and cheers for the brilliance of what you've been doing and the fact that you've managed to not only help others around you, but concentrate on your own staff as well during the course of everything. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's flown by, but that does bring us to the end of the awards. Huge congratulations to every single one of the winners, but we're not quite done yet, ladies and gentlemen. I'll add one comment from me that a lady called Mary Roach once said that heroism doesn't always happen in a burst of glory. Sometimes small triumphs and large hearts change the course of history. Now, in a world currently where there seem to be numerous accounts of people behaving selfishly right now, it's so good to hear about those that are doing something not for themselves, but for the greater good of our community. And I think the fact that the Thames Valley Chamber of Commerce has seen fit to reward these outstanding businesses and individuals is also worthy of huge congratulation as well. Before we end, I know you loved him so much, and I gather the samosas have already not only arrived, but also been eaten. So let's turn our heads and our hands and our hearts to a man with more hits than Tyson Fury and a nose to match. It's Mr. Blobbie Williams.
I can't go back on because John's introducing me and I'll have curry all over me. Have I got any curry on me? I don't want any more curry on me. He's done it again. He's introduced me. I don't believe it. Hello. Thank you very much to everybody at the Thames Valley Chamber of Commerce Hero Awards. You've been amazing. Everybody that has won has been amazing. We're going to hand back to someone right after this, but we thought it was quite fitting that all of you sing this as loud as you can. Put your arms up. I sit and wait. Does an angel contemplate my faith? Come on. And do they know the places where we go when we're grey and old? 'Cause I have been told that salvation lets their wings unfold. When I'm lying in my bed, thoughts running through my head, and a bit of love is dead. What are we doing? Come on, everyone! I'm loving angels instead. Come on! And through it sing! Oh, she offers me protection. A lot of love and affection, whether I'm right or wrong, down the water go. I can imagine it. Can I hear you? I'm trying really hard. But she won't sing me. I'm loving angels instead. Nice. When I'm feeling weak and my brain walks down a one-way street. Where do we look? We look above. Do it. Look above. And I know I'll always be blessed with love. It's that courage. And as the feeling grows, she brings fresh to my bones. Yeah, when love is dead. Come on. I'm loving angels instead. Sing! And through it, oh, she offers me protection, a lot of love and affection, whether I'm right or wrong, down the water. Your turn. Wherever it may take me, I know that life won't break me when I come to call. She won't forsake me. Piano. I'm loving angels instead. Air guitar, people, come on. All together. We can do this. And everybody that's won an award today at the Chamber of Commerce, well done to you. Come on, air guitars, you are real heroes. Where is my cape? Has anyone got me a cape? I'm not a hero. Shut your face. All right, I want everybody in the office. I want the CEO. I want Jon Briggs. I want everybody listening right now to sing as loud as you can. So people walking past, people in other rooms go, what are they doing in there? Are you ready? And through it go. Oh, she offers me protection, a lot of love and affection, whether I'm right or wrong, down the water. One more time. Wherever it may take me, I know that life won't break me when I come to call, and she won't forsake me. We're loving heroes instead. Thank you very much for having me. Take care. Usually I walk around the stage at this point and I do a little bow, so let's do that. Hang on. You can cheer and clap if you want. Go to the other side of the stage. Hang on. It's not a very big stage. I've had worse. Then I'll go to the middle. Should we do it one more time? And through it go. Oh, she offers me protection, a lot of love and affection, whether I'm right or wrong, down the waterfall, wherever it may take me, I know that life won't break me when I come to call. One more time. She won't forsake me. All together. I'm loving angels instead. Thank you very much. I'm going to hand back to the CEO of the Thames Valley Chamber of Commerce, Paul Britton. Thanks for having me.
Well, everyone, I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. Robbie Williams, thank you. That was absolutely awesome. Well done to all of our winners. And I must say that the account managers here weren't aware as to who won the individual awards, and the reaction I've seen on WhatsApp and across Twitter from our internal team has just been fantastic. I hope that you all got a smile, a bit of levity through these tough times. It's been a privilege to host today. Look, thank you, a big thank you to all of the team, the Chamber. Thank you to our winners again. Thank you to Jon Briggs. Thank you to you all for joining us. Stay well, stay safe on behalf of the Chamber. Thank you for joining us. Goodbye. Oh, damn.